Active listening is demonstrated in the head nods of the receiver, of the audience. Then, eye contact. With whom the listener has to maintain eye contact? With other listeners? With the speaker. Then you can say it is active listening. What else? When the listener is noting down points, he is jotting down points. He is very active listener. He is very much interested in the speech. He knows the importance of it and he is interested. Fourth one, he will seek clarification. He seeks clarification of his doubts. This is how active listening is demonstrated. This is how active listening is demonstrated. And you can create a very good impression by being an active listener. As time passes on, in the coming classes we will discuss how this listening is related to group discussions, to the interviews also. How listening can get you a job. It is so important. Right? But for today, I have planned something else in the ending. Something very interesting and inspiring. You will remember the last 10-15 minutes. How much time are we left with? 10 minutes. So this 10 minutes you will remember. Right? Now listen to me carefully. Is active listening sufficient? Is active listening sufficient? Now listen to me very carefully. Very carefully. With all ears. There was a helicopter in air. There was a helicopter in air. And 10 people were hanging to a rope that was dropped down from the helicopter. 10 people were hanging to it. 9 of them were intelligent men. You know that girls know that men are very intelligent. Will you agree? Boys? Definitely. We are very intelligent. So 9 men were there hanging. One was the woman. One was the woman, and the pilot made an announcement. There is a place for only one. There is a place for only one inside the helicopter. Now you have to decide amongst yourself who is going to sacrifice. 9 of you should sacrifice, commit suicide. You do whatever you want. There is place for only one. Decide. Then, as usual, underline that, women took the initiative. Women took the initiative. It happens in the group discussions, we have seen, in the campus recruitment drive. Right? Women took the initiative. And the topic was of great interest for men. The topic was of great interest for men. The topic was, every part of woman is beautiful. This was the topic. So men were all ears. What a topic she has selected, you know. Every part of woman is beautiful. So they were holding rope with one hand and gave both the ears to the topic. She started like this. Her eyes are very beautiful. Her eyes, the eyes of a woman are very beautiful because whenever her child suffers with a disease or pain, it is her eyes which cry. It is her eyes which cry. Now this is the twist for the men. You understand? This is the twist in the story. Whenever her child cries, suffers, gets the pain, it is the mother of the child who cries. So her eyes are very beautiful. Her vocal cord, her throat, her vocal cord, her tongue are very beautiful because it is her tongue which becomes mother tongue for the child. Her hands are very beautiful because it is with her hands she brings up the child and his character, becoming a first teacher in every child's life. You understand? Her legs are very beautiful because she keeps them moving from place to place to meet the requirements of the child. She is always bothered about the safety, welfare of the child. Her brain is very beautiful because, right, when she is inside, she is worried about the child's welfare. When the child is outside her womb, then also her thoughts are busy in what? In the child's welfare. You are away from the family. Your mother's first question is, Nana baagunnava? Amma baagunnavamma? Annam tintunnava? టైంకి తింటున్నావా, ఆరోగ్యం జాగ్రత్త. ఫాదర్ అబౌట్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ, మదర్ అబౌట్ యువర్ హెల్త్, యువర్ వెల్ఫేర్, దట్ కమ్స్ ఫస్ట్, దట్ ఈస్ మదర్. Her womb is also very beautiful because she bears pregnancy pains and forgets the moment she looks at the child after delivery. Very painful pregnancy pains, she forgets right at the first sight of the child. You understand? Mother is very beautiful. Every part of woman is so beautiful. By the time she took a pass here, already these fellows are crying. They are crying, but still they were holding the rope. Then she continued. She made it more emotional, like our movies, no, after interval. You understand? Made it more emotional. She started like this after a pause. One great poet wrote in Arabic like this. There is a story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy, 20 years old. He was in search of pleasures of this world. Pleasures, pleasures of this world. He was operating on the principle, pleasure and pain. He was operating on the principle, pleasure and pain. He was in search of all those activities which give him pleasure. He was avoiding all those activities which may give him pain. May, he is not sure, but if he feels that this may give me pain, this may make me uncomfortable, I don't want that. I am in search of pleasure, because he was operating on the principle, pleasure pain principle. I am talking about such youth. And he was 20 years old. One very unfortunate day, unfortunate, underline, very unfortunate day, he got an appointment with a very wicked man who was over and above 40 years. That's why I said unfortunate day. That wicked man promised this youth something. What is that? You bring your mother's physical heart, I will give you the wealth of this world. You can do whatever you want. You can enjoy your life just like that. You can satisfy all of your desires without checking whether it is right or wrong. You can still operate on the principle, pleasure and pain. You understand? Then he had a tunneled vision. He was not listening. He was deaf in search of the pleasures of this world. To gratify, right, his senses, he rushed towards his mother with a dagger, stabbed her right at her heart, took the heart, the physical heart outside, and rushed towards that wicked man so that he can close the deal by exchanging the physical heart of the mother for the wealth, for the pleasures of this world. I can take it as a simile. It is like the newly married couple, they don't want to stay with their parents. There are most of the people in this world, the so-called educated, highly qualified, intelligent, well respected in the society, they leave their parents to rot, decay, perish in their old age. Those parents who have taken lot of care when the children were helpless. Is it not? Something is burning inside. Child cannot express. Mother gets worried. Father gets worried. They take the child to the hospital. They do the scanning work. Until the child's health is restored, their peace is not restored. Such parents are left to rot in this world. This is happening, and people are calling it as development. Pay for your retirement scheme. Don't depend on your children. We are lagging behind America. In America, this concept already started. We are 20 years back. You have to join a old age home after retirement. Is it development or degradation? I am asking. Development or degradation? I am getting SMS on my mobile also. You understand? This concept is slowly getting introduced in India. They introduced homosexuality, we have adapted. They introduced lesbianism, we have adapted. Supreme Court gave a judgment, premarital sex is not wrong. In the case of Khushbu's case, Tamil Nadu heroine, You understand? All these things are happening in this world, friends. Every day you are getting on your mobile. I am so and so, I am Divya. I will start with you for whole night. I am Srinu. I will start with you for whole night. ₹30 per month. I think at least some of you are aware of this. You understand? We are adapting. We are adapting. The culture is getting spoiled. In the same manner, look at those people who are 20 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus, irrespective of their religion, caste, creed, color, status, respect they have in the society. They are leaving their parents to rot, decay in the society. Those parents, no mother, when you have passed urine as a child, mother slept there in the wet place and she allowed you to sleep at the dry place. That fellow went, right, unsheathed the dagger, took the physical heart of the mother, rushed towards the wealth of this world. On the way, in the haste, in the hurry, he fell down. And that heart rolled in the dirt. Whose heart? Mother's heart rolled in the dirt. And the poet says, a voice came from the mother's heart. My son, are you okay? Poet writes like this. Maybe exaggeration, but it is poetic expression there. Right? And he feels very bad, ashamed of what he has done. Then, another time he unsheathed the dagger to stab himself right at his heart. Then, another time voice comes, my son, don't stab at my heart at the same place twice. He feels ashamed of himself, and all these 9 men who were holding the rope, she stopped there, right? And she said, every part of the woman is beautiful. Nobody in this world can replace mother. These fellows became very emotional, and they, all the 9. Next day, on January 8, 2011, in the Sakshi newspaper, because Jagan resigned from the post of MP, 9 people jumped from the helicopter and committed suicide. People who wanted to believe that news item, they believe. You understand? TDP newspaper, Inadu. Chandrababu Naidu says, 9 మంది టీడీపీ కార్యకర్తల్ని కాంగ్రెస్ లోకి లాక్కొని చంపేశారు. 9 మంది, all 9. Actually, they were ex-MLAs in TDP. You understand? In the evening, Prajashakti leader came after everything has happened and packed up. You understand? With a sentimental story. 9 people, 9 men committed suicide, jumping from the helicopter to save one mother of India. You understand? People who wanted to believe this, they believed that. You understand? Is it a murder? Is it a suicide? Or is it a sacrifice? No, my dear student friends. Neither a sacrifice, suicide, nor a murder. It is just active listening. You are right, though you are kidding. You are right, it is just active listening. But the need of the hour is intelligent listening. Just active listening is not sufficient. We need to train ourselves to become intelligent listeners. Now, what is the formula for intelligent listening? Intelligent listening is equal to hearing plus understanding, right, plus blank. Being aware of the situation. Please write in full. Being aware of the situation. Then acting accordingly. Being aware of the situation. All these 9 intelligent men, they did not stop for a while and they did not give a thought why this woman started such an emotional speech when the audience and the speaker are hanging in the air. That was the situation. Understand? So intelligent listening is equal to hearing plus understanding plus being aware of the situation. Context. What is the context? Situation. Then you have to act accordingly. Tomorrow your parents may shout at you for having backlog. But who is shouting? Be aware of that. Who is shouting? What for? Whenever you got first rank, is there any parent who has sense who will shout at you? No. Is it not? Be aware of the context, situation. Act accordingly. He is shouting at you. He is acting according to the level of knowledge he has. He is acting according to the level of knowledge he has. Maybe he is using some sharp words and you got hurt. But be aware of the situation. Take the message. Tomorrow, your teachers may shout at you for a good reason. Take the message. Take the message. After that, when you join organizations as an employee, right, then your manager, project leader, team manager may shout at you, Mr. Kumar, Mr. So-and-so, this is not expected of you. This is mere irresponsibility. Don't you know that you should have submitted this report by 5 p.m. yesterday? Take out all those words, filter out, take the message. The report was important. I could not submit. I could have submitted. So kindly apologize. I'm sorry, sir. I will not repeat this. This is intelligent listening. To the best of my knowledge, as on today's date, Jan 7th, 2011, this is the highest level of listening. If I update my knowledge, if I get another opportunity, I will come back with. Thank you so much.